It is time for the semi-annual event where I go into Dungeon Quest, play the new map, and get my ass kicked all the way to Alaska. Hello, Block A Burn again, back for a new Dungeon Quest experience, shall we say. Because whenever I make videos on Dungeon Quest, it's not actually playing well, developed into a dungeon, it's just me getting throttled on the first attempt of every new dungeon. And this video is going to be absolutely no different. Today, we are going to be playing Northern Lands. It's a new, wonderful... I'm sure it's going to be easy, because, you know, every single map is easy when you first begin it. Now, actually, compared to Aquatic Temple, Enchanted Forest was actually pretty easy once you actually had some of the armor for it. Unlike Aquatic Temple. So, by this logic, Northern Lands is going to be impossible. Now, I'm level 190. I'm actually fairly developed for Enchanted Forest standards, but I never got lucky with drops, so this was the best I was able to do, even by level 190. And, yeah, mediocre weapon, mediocre armor. Level's pretty bad too, but these are just the cards that I've dealt myself. So that being said, I should have no problem going straight into Nightmare difficulty for my first attempt. Who needs Insane difficulty when you're high enough level to go straight to Nightmare? It's gonna be easy, guys. It's another Winter Wonderland. Surely it's easy. I'm gonna go right in. No questions. Okay. Why do you have glitched health too? Why does everyone have strange health? I think that's supposed to be a quadrillion. So yeah, these guys are as strong or slightly stronger than the bosses of Enchanted Forest. So that was one hit. I'm surprised I actually didn't die from it, but I guess these guys really are truly weak. That's what weak looks like. Okay, I actually just got a look of what they actually look like. They look pretty insane. I actually am dead again, shortly. Never mind, I had a force field for 40 years. These guys actually look insane. Too bad their attacks are really generic. But I really like how they look so far. What is that guy holding? Oh, it's just two default NPC weapons. So we got the Northern Spearman, the Northern Mage, and then alright, fair enough. We got the three lads right here. I'm sure I'm gonna be seeing these guys a lot. And it already looks like a boss battle for the second room. I wasn't really paying attention to what health I had. Also, I didn't pay attention to not getting hit. I'm pretty good at that. Alright. These all are gonna die. How much XP? That 1.4 billion, that's pretty just as pretty as this guy. What's this? Okay, so we got this. Just avoid it! Just avoid it! It's gonna be easy to just avoid. Midgardian champion, huh? This champion's about to get his first L, dog. I'm hoping that I will be able to at least defeat this guy. But I guess we'll see about that. There, this doesn't... Okay, that's actually not hard to avoid, but if I get hit by it, if I get touched by it with my pinky toe, I get vaporized, so I should probably be careful. That I am not avoiding. Yeah, that's death. I think you have to be quite prepared for that. I mean, give me a few attempts and I'll be good at it, but... Fresh, raw, first attempt? Oh my god, that's just instant death! Oh man, maybe because I went to Nightmare, not Insane, but you got to take some risks. You never know. Maybe I could have just came right in and beat it. Okay, I'm slowly chipping away at this guy's 30 billion health, and by 30 billion I mean actually 10 quadrillion. Okay, avoid the insta kills. These are like, oh man, these are like the red lava parts in every Mega Fun Turbo Easy obby you play. If you touch the red stuff, you die instantly. Good. You gotta have every token good in every video. Just whenever something not good goes your way, respond with the opposite stimuli. What? I did it. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I actually lived through that. Could you try that again? I don't think I was supposed to live through that. I didn't know I was actually not a one-shot to a boss on Nightmare difficulty. With Enchanted Forest gear. Alright, fair enough. I will actually try Insane next. I was just doing this as a gag, to be honest. Maybe Insane will be slightly more possible. I actually like this area, though. I mean, I haven't really talked much about how the map actually looks so far, because I haven't really gotten far into the map. Because I've been dealing with this guy who... Oh! He's throwing... What are those? I failed to avoid the die. I really want to see how much XP this guy gives me, so I'm hoping I can at least kill him. And I have not gotten any better at this boss. And there's proof. I'm really curious what the gear looks like from here, but I really don't want to get spoiled, so I'm not really going to go into a public lobby for a while. I'm just going to attempt to beat this without going into a public lobby and getting items that I would easily be able to do this with, probably. Alright, one more hit. One more death as well. Okay, let's see how much we get. 6.6 billion XP. That's pretty nice. I was actually expecting slightly... no, that's about what I was expecting. It's Nightmare, not Insane, so... Alright, pretty good lag spike. And we got more of the same. Alright, I'm gonna group these guys together so I have more time to good. That already looks like a second boss room. How short is this map?
Oh, yes, I love becoming Plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy if I get touched.
No! Bob Ross! What happened to you? Oh, I want to leave, I want to leave, I want to leave. No, 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 no. Okay, let's try the reasonable difficulty. Okay, it went from completely impossible to slightly impossible. So, we'll see how this goes. Already took damage. Wonderful. Oh my god, their health is so much lower on Insane. And so is my ability. I can't get comfortable. Just because they're slightly more mortal now doesn't mean my abilities to play video games needs to go down to the level of a grape. Alright, how much more possible are you? 5 quadrillion? Seems slightly better. I actually managed to avoid that, but not the subsequent red thing in the middle, the spinner. If I have any chance of beating this dungeon, this guy needs to not exist. Or otherwise, I just have to get extremely flawless at doing this. Which is definitely not going to happen this attempt. Or the next attempt. Or the next 14 attempts. I just have to, like, instinctively be ready to, like, haul ass the second I see a giant red circle appear. Okay, this unbearable boss is over again. Still got pretty good XP. Alright, time to get to the actual fun part. Killing these guys again. Okay, can I do this without dying? That's the ultimate question. No. Now should be a bit easier, though. Oh, truly easier. Look at all that easy. You know, this is meant to be possible. Like, someone who comes straight from Enchanted Forest, theoretically, should be able to beat this in one attempt, depending on how long it is. However, you have to be completely flawless. So, in other words, don't die 1,500 times. Like you will. What is going on here? Oh, yes! Somehow avoided that. Oh, that's what they do. They're bad. Okay. Do not come towards me. I am about to die from not that. Okay. Okay, this thing's clearly attracted to me. I actually really like this guy. The crystals that we got going on here. Am I supposed to do something with these balls? Like I feel like I shouldn't have them like piling up on me. All right, this guy is a million times easier than the first guy. So, with that being said, this went from mind-numbingly impossible to almost something I could manage. This almost reminds me of Winter Outpost. Just a lot stronger enemies. Oh man, double whammy. I miss him and then get insta-shot. Okay. Yep. Oh. These have to be here for a reason, but I don't know what they are. Oh, okay, that takes him out. Alright, fair enough. I knew they weren't just there for cosmetic reasons. Ooh! I can't tell if this guy has a magnificent scarf or a beard. Leaning towards beard here, considering he's also bald. Alright, a whole cesspool worth of enemies. This might actually make it... This actually looks like a really good XP farm. Alright, attract these guys. I missed one of them, of course. It's also not going to matter. Anti-healing. Good thing I can't. I feel like a healer in this case, my alt, wouldn't help that much anyway, because I'm so weak that unless I'm fighting regular enemies, it wouldn't really even matter. Alright, I'm going to do one attempt with my alt account for healing, and see if I can manage any better results with my newfound knowledge in this dungeon, plus the ability of healing, and 30% more enemy health. There should be no problem that I completely flawlessly execute this dungeon, and I will be farming nightmare items in the week. The healing experiment failed miserably. I am now back after doing worse off than I did without myself, healing myself. Alright, time to attempt again, by myself. These mortals. I will have their number soon. As soon as I get some equipment, and possibly a few more levels. I won't even look. I won't even spit in their direction. They will be nothing but a piece of a concrete slab for my feet to walk on. However, this guy, on the other hand, oh man. Slightly different story. Oh, yeah, I still got him. Yes. Okay, that was a vastly improved first boss room sequence than the last 3 attempts. So, this is my best attempt yet. I'm gonna choke it away in this room, aren't I? I don't know why, but I ate like 7 deaths in this room last time, and that was with a healer. I don't know what happened. There's just so many of them. There's just so much meat only one person can take before this happens. I got an angle on them. Their worst enemy. A narrow hallway? Alright, maybe you got me. But a place where I have some room to run around you? Game over. Okay, an easy second boss, and I still have over 5 minutes. I should be able to get past this room with a healthy amount of time left. I'm really good at almost dying. Again, these close encounters. Oh, I'm still alive! That didn't one-shot me, alright. Alright, well the bright side is, despite a relatively poor performance against this guy, I'm still going to see further beyond. And that's all that really matters. Progress is your ultimate friend. Oh no, I made it to this room. It's the room, I don't know what's after this. Hopefully I get 5 seconds of the next room, though. I'm really rooting, I'm really going for that. Yeah, it definitely seems like playing with just yourself. Playing with one account over a second healing account is definitely better. Unless you have a large group of people, then it's not so bad. Because you're just gonna die instantly from the... Oh my god. Just dropping right in. Alright, here we go. I'm in the death chamber. We got 38 different groups of people. Surely this will be a one-off and just complete sweep of these guys in 30 seconds, and then I'll be able to wave at the boss, and it'll get eviscerated. So, I'm just gonna make my way over there real quick. That's a pretty good attempt, I think. I don't know what constitutes a good attempt in this place yet. One more attempt. And this time, I'm going in as an edgy lava guy with a shovel. This guy is going to take a really long time to get used to because I am doing quite horrendous right now.
What is wrong with my brain? I just have to avoid it. Come on.
You just have to avoid the red stuff and you live. On paper, that shouldn't be too hard. But in real life, it's... Yes! You know what? I think that might be enough dungeon quest for right now. Well, what do I think of the new map? Northern Lands. Well, the map kind of reminds me of Winter Outpost, but better. Which still isn't necessarily a great thing. I don't think it's as good visually as Enchanted Forest. However, it's whatever. It's not like every map has to be dramatically upscaled, because if that was the point, we'd be playing in 60-minute monolith caverns by now, coming from Desert Temple. The regular enemies looked awesome, but their attacks were boring as hell. The bosses, well, the first one's pretty annoying, but that's someone who's played the map a total of 4 times, who knows nothing about the boss yet, talking, so of course I'm going to be bad at it. The second boss looks awesome, but he's pretty easy compared to the first one. Third boss, I don't know, because I haven't gotten there yet. So the entire experience itself, I'd give it a solid 8. I will say, though, I am definitely more impressed by the release of Enchanted Forest than Northern Lands so far, but then again, I haven't even played through the entire map yet. And I've barely been processing the actual map because I've been more focused on trying to win. Can't wait till I actually get some teammates and or gear to actually be able to do the dungeon, though, in its entirety, and get nothing but gray items in return. So with that being said, I am going to continue my attempts off camera, and let's get some W's together, shall we? If I keep having failures, I'll probably join public servers soon and see what I can do from there. But with that being said, thank you for watching another episode of Block A goes into Dungeon Quest and dies. Hopefully I'll see you for the next one. No!